There was a time when landing a job meant a decent salary, benefits, and a pension. It meant the chance to own a home and a car. Times have changed. Now there's employment, unemployment, or the in-between. It's called precarious employment. Part-time jobs that offer minimum wage, irregular hours, and last-minute calls from bosses. Show up or be replaced. The following are individuals in and around Halton who are in minimum wage situations. Their professional realities aren't ideal, and their pursuit of the Canadian dream isn't going according to plan.
Some days there are some really grouchy customers and they seem to come in waves, and it'll just be, I feel like I'm spending the whole day apologizing for stuff I have nothing to do with, which is really not fun.
Nod and smile, that's the server motto. However, you want to bite your tongue a lot. A lot of guests don't realize what you're going through. It might seem like a bird job, but it's really not a bird job. It requires a lot of thinking, a lot of strength, a lot of go. You know, you don't get breaks. You don't get your 15-minute break, you know, where people can chill out for a little bit. You work 12, 15 hours on your feet all the time.
I did geography, and then I specialized in GIS and geospatial analysis. There's a lot of people looking for jobs like this, so my chances of getting something like that are pretty slim. And though, I mean, there's more options at higher levels, but you can't get to those higher levels without working the lower level jobs first.
What job did you end up getting?
So right now I'm working as a clerk, essentially, at a grocery store.
Okay, and what do you do as a clerk?
So the focus is really on customer service, because it's a smaller store and they really want to create a connection with their customers. So I talk to people, share ideas, help them find things, and then other than that, it's just moving product from the back to the front, keeping things organized, clean and tidy, that sort of thing.
Okay. Anything that you learned over those 5 years of university that are transferable to your current job?
Not really, other than like time management.
When I became a server at 18, my wage was $5.95 an hour. I've watched it go from $5.95 up just a couple bucks in 22 years.
I mean, I could live off minimum wage. I could. But I don't want to. But I have to. If I worked somewhere else than where I do, I could probably make a little bit more money. But there's not a lot of options.
I walked into work, and on my shift before, I was just about to start, 2 days before my Christmas party. And I walk in and they say, "Oh, Erin, just before you go out to the bar, come here for a second." I said, "Okay." So I go sit down, and like I'm just about to start my shift, and 15 minutes early for your shift, like you're supposed to be, and again, never written up, and you know, always working these crazy hours, and you can call me anytime. Somebody calls in sick, I live right across the road, I'm coming over there. And I walk in and they give me this piece of paper and it says, "Your employment here is been terminated." And I say, "Why? What did I do? What have I done wrong?" And they say, "Absolutely nothing. This is just what they're doing. This is just what they're doing." I can't say for sure. I feel as though that I was let go from that place because it was a nightclub slash restaurant, but mostly a nightclub on the weekends. And I feel as though I was let go because I was a little bit older. I can't say that for sure, but absolutely. So if you are somebody who is teetering 40 or 45 and you're working in a young crowd place like a nightclub, they are going to go for the 18, 19, 22-year-old girls. Absolutely, because they're going to dress provocatively, and that's what people want to see. And where, you know, I suppose I could do the same thing, but maybe I don't look the same as the other young girls, and I don't have to. I mean, I have talents behind that bar.
Well, I'm lucky enough to that my parents, they let me live at their house rent-free, but I'm paying down my student debts as fast as I can, so that's taking up a good chunk. It's going to be a long time. I probably should start thinking about that more seriously, but it's sort of a little discouraging, so I don't look at the end date so much.
So we're talking years.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't forget to tip your bartender, and don't forget to tip your server. I mean, you know, we work for our tips, and you know, if you take a look around and you take a second just to stop your immediate conversation with your guests and sort of have a look around at the restaurant, that's a buzz that's going around you, have a look at what they're doing, and you'll see that they're doing a lot.
A 2015 report from McMaster University and the United Way of Toronto found that 52% of the workforce in the GTA and in Hamilton are in precarious jobs. We caught up with several at a temporary employment agency.
I've been with Labor Ready for, what would you say, 2.5 years?
Yeah.
And I probably, in the last year, I probably had about 75 different jobs. This is the first time I've come in about a year and a half where I've had no work. I come in this morning and they literally told me they have no work to give me to wait.
What did you study?
I studied medical sciences. I tried to get a job in the field, but I couldn't with just the undergrad. And so I had to go to work.
You can get anything through this place. Like I've done landscaping, I've torn out backyards, I've put in recreational sports flooring, I've torn up astroturf fields, I've put up bubble domes, it's whatever comes along, right?
Shot in the dark every day.
I had one. It was just down the street. It was a burned out building. The beams are like that, and they're melted.
They're melted.
Wow.
Like
And
you
I'm
can see the
walking.
divot in the roof from
I'm
the
walking
heat.
down with a wheelbarrow,
Exposed
and I
to
can hear
the
the
beam.
cracks. I'm thinking, this is unsafe.
Wow.
He goes, all right, get off my site. Take your harness off and get the hell out of here. So I go downstairs. I'm waiting for him. I go, well, sign my paper. I'm not signing nothing. I go, what? He wrote down F-U on the paper.
Most of the time it's just minimum wage. Most of the time it's like 11 something or 11 whatever. But it's in the end, it's like if you work and the supervisors appreciate it. Like I've been on a job site the last little while where like I've worked like 4 hours and I've still gotten paid for my full day. So it's always tight. Like, you know, you never, and plus bills aren't always the same as you always anticipate. You're like, oh yeah, my hydro bill's gonna be this much this month, and then you know you left the Xbox on for 2 days, or you left the AC on for a couple days, and then you're up an extra $30.
By the end of the day, you're lucky to be left with $20, and then you got to go do it all again the next day.
You're hoping to get back in the next day.
Yeah, you're hoping, and that's the thing. Unless you have a check mark on your ticket that says please return, yes, you're not guaranteed work the next day. If the opportunity is there, they try to get you in. Their goal is to see you get out of here and gain full-time employment. They don't want to see you here forever.
Okay, what would it be like if there was a $15 an hour minimum wage in Ontario?
That'd be awesome. That'd be pretty sweet, I think.